What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Not My Channel.
Dude, can you tell them what we're doing today?
Okay, Cameron put in a new intake on his Honda Civic, 2020 Honda Civic SI.
Yes!
And now we're gonna go and test it out to make sure that it's intaking stuff.
I'm gonna do a rip.
Rip it. Fucking run it.
The first thing I want to talk about with the PRL intake, I've had it on the car for about a week and a half now, and I love it. I think it was definitely worth the $400 that I spent on it. The first point I want to hit is the sound. And I think the sound is phenomenal. It really brings this car to life. You guys have seen my videos of me testing out the acceleration without the intake, and it's super quiet, and it just doesn't really sound like an SI. And this intake really does it justice. So I will give you guys some sound clips. So that's with the windows up. I'm gonna roll my window down a little bit and we'll try it again. What do you think, Kenny?
It's pretty cool. Makes like shh sound.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's the Turbski. Turbo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Turbski.
You knew that.
Yeah.
Let's do some full throttle.
Full throttles?
Yeah. So yeah, the sound is phenomenal. I think it's definitely worth the upgrade if you're looking for an intake. There aren't really many options for the 10th Gen Civic Si. There's a ton of exhaust options, but for intakes, there's an MA Performance, which I believe is a short ram. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's also a short ram version of the PRL intake, the Cobra, which I have. There's also an in-gen. I'm not really sure what else there is. Those are really the only ones that I noticed. I'll put a link in the description to where I got this. I got it at maperformance.com, and it arrived into my house in, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, so.
All right, we're gonna get out.
Just tell them what we're doing.
You want to record you right now as you take off?
Yeah. I'm gonna back up.
Okay. Cameron's gonna back up, and we're gonna go ahead and record him driving his car. It's gonna be pretty cool. Whoa, that van sounded sweet. Oh, no way. But when Cameron finds out there's a towel here, oh, keep out. Oh, and there's a dick.
How stupid was that?
I forgot to record the first few drive-bys.
You mean the entire thing I just did?
Yeah.
How did you forget to record?
Just forgot to press the record
You're
button.
messing with me. Get in the fucking car.
Why don't you unlock it?
You're funny.
Thank you. That's badass, man.
You like it? Could you hear it?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. So for the performance part, which is my second point, the second thing I like about this, and this is, I don't really know if there's a difference or not. I mean, okay, so PRL did a study with their 2017 Civic Si, and they have dyno sheets to prove it, and they say that you can make 9 to 14 horsepower on the stock tune, which is cool. I don't really know if I could feel like 9 horsepower. I'm gonna read you guys what it says about the power gains. It says that this intake keeps fuel trims within 4% of factory specifications, and because of this, their street mass airflow housing provides factory-like drivability and optimal performance, blah, blah, blah. Customers can expect a 15 horsepower and 12 foot-pounds of torque gains in comparison to stock without tune by simply bolting on the system. So, I mean, they have dyno sheets to prove it. Again, I just don't know if like you can really feel 10 horsepower. I'm not really experienced with like modding cars and, you know, making more power and stuff like that. So maybe someone else can tell the difference between 9 to 14 horsepower, but I really can't. I know that it sounds really good. and it trips the tires going into first and going for second. We'll find out more when I get Ktuner.
Okay, guys, we're gonna do some highway pulls. What that means basically is we're gonna get on the highway. We're gonna do some pulling.
No, that's not right. Oh, wait, no, wait. Yeah. You go ahead. Go ahead.
We're
gonna get on the highway.
I gotta start over now.
Okay.
We're gonna do some highway pulls on the highway. On the highway.
Do you want to drive?
No.
Dude, you're stealing my car!
Yes, I am.
Help! Help! This guy's stealing my car! Oh my god! We gotta go, dude.
Dude, get in!
Dude, take it on the damn street. What are you doing?
What's this guy doing? Oh, you want to race? You want to freaking race? Let's race, bitch.
Dude, don't roast the clutch. Just fucking.
Listen.
Just get it in there, man. Give us some.
Oh yeah, that's the power I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, this thing is a monster.
I can't wait to stall this car.
I'm not gonna stall it. There's just a lot of rev hang. It's kind of obnoxious.
So rev hang is when the rev hangs, right?
You could say that.
Yo, what the friggin' heck is going on?
What the freak? Freaking Lincoln MKZ. Doing Lincoln MKZ stuff.
So what are you looking at?
That sounded good, brother.
Is that the blowjob valve?
That's that is the blowjob valve I was talking about, Kenny. Yes. Give it a little juice, man. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, so Kenny hasn't driven my car before. He hasn't driven a 10th gen Civic. Oh wait, yeah, you test drove an SI.
Yeah.
But that was a 2019, and it had different gearing. This car has a 6% shorter final drive ratio, which means that you guys know what it means. I'm not explaining it again. So I ordered some genuine Honda OEM Type R badges, which you can see right here. I got them off eBay. I actually made a friend on one of the Facebook pages for the 10th gen Civics, and he sent me the correct item number, the part number, for the Type R badges. So the back one on the coupe is pretty big. It's the same size as the front, obviously. So anyway, you have to order 2 front badges. What do you think of the intake?
It feels powerful, man.
You like it?
It's pretty nice to drive.
Kenny thinks this feels faster than my 9th gen. And my 9th gen was totally stock. So I think that's pretty accurate. Guys, we got a new car part to install. Oh my goodness, it's a Stormtrooper! We got a Black Series Stormtrooper. I'm gonna open it up. Yeah. This guy's pretty cool, man. Ooh, that's pretty good articulation. That's a good, like what, 85 degrees?
About 84, 85, yeah. I was gonna say.
Or maybe I could get this guy up here like that, like. Also, SI,
extra horsepower.
one of those YouTube reviewers, I can't remember his name. I don't really want to call anyone out on YouTube, but somebody who's pretty established did a review of the 10th gen SI. So the SI stands for Sport Injected, and he kept saying throughout the video that it's Sports Injected. Sports.
What a freaking idiot.
It bugged me so badly, dude.
He's probably not an idiot. I don't even know this guy.
No, he does a good job with his reviews, but he kept saying like Sports Injected. Sports Injected. No, it's Sport Injected. What sports? What sports? There's not several sports. There's one sport. It's called power. Sport Injected, not sports,
my ears.
God. All right, guys, we're gonna do a couple highway pulls now. I want Kenny to comment on the power. Kenny was with me with my 9th gen Civic, so maybe he can give you guys some perspective on the difference in how it feels in acceleration. You know?
I'll see if I can articulate
Better than me.
Well, no, just in a way that makes me sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Dude, that sounds so
It does
fucking
really.
good.
I was about to say.
Oh, dude, that's so cool, man. Should we go right now?
Do it.
Oh my god. Oh yeah! We just won the freaking race.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Cameron. That just made my butthole clench.
Dude, that Porsche is so fucking cool, man. I love Porsche SUVs.
Dude, I agree.
I don't like SUVs, but I love Porsche SUVs.
Yeah, that does look nice.
Dude, come on!
Oh!
Okay guys, the third and final point I want to make with this intake was the install. I think the advertised install time was like an hour and a half, and it definitely took my friend and I more than an hour and a half. If you look down in here, this is where the stock airbox was. Like, this is the easiest part, getting the airbox out. The toughest part was actually getting the stock hosing off right here. It was on this part like a bitch. I don't want to swear because my mom watches my videos. But then,
Sorry, Mom.
what we didn't do, over here, what you have to do is you have to unscrew this off, this plastic panel. You have to take this off, slide it back. And there's also a part down here, part of like the undercarriage that you need to take off. And it kind of flaps down like that. And that's where you go and get the cone to screw the cone on. So that's where the cone is. The cone is actually right here behind the fog light. So it's safe. It's very safe from water. So I mean, unless your car is submerged in water, it's not going to get into the intake because there is no air inlet right here. And this is completely sealed on the bottom. Honestly, I don't even know where it's getting cold air from. Maybe like sneaking in through here. The air is maybe going like.
Probably want to get rid of this. That's actually 3 horsepower.
That was slowing us down the whole time. Kenny, what do you think of the sound of the car?
Sounds good, man. It sounds like a.
You like that?
Yeah, I like the sound of.
You have fun driving it? Do we? We beat the fuck out of this thing today.
Sorry. I don't want to touch it.
That's not hot. That's the air intake. Well, I mean, it's warm, but it's not hot.
I'm suing you.
I figured. Dude, look. There's all this extra space in here for the Type R engine. Look at all that space back there. You know what? If I can do well enough on YouTube, I will Type R swap this car. Or I could take, so the new Accord, there's a 2.0 turbo Accord, which is the same engine. It's the K20C out of the Type R. It just has a smaller turbocharger on it, so it makes less power. I believe that's correct. If I could find the motor out of like a salvaged Accord 2.0, it'd be a lot cheaper than finding a salvaged Type R engine, because those are probably really hard to find. And I could probably swap this for like the reasonable price of like $15,000. So
That's pretty reasonable.
yeah, but I need more views on views.
Here's one. Here's one.
Sweet.
Here's one. Do I look really fat and gross?
No.
Does my skin look bad?
Guys, comment below how good Kenny looks from a 1 to 10.
Get out of here.
All right, guys.
Oh, camera, let's go! Why do you look at me like you love me? It's okay, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous, Ken. Do I make you nervous? Cameron, are you having a stroke?
Is he gonna talk in here?
Yeah, because you keep breathing. This is the intro.
Get you in the shot. Get yourself in the shot.
Here I am.
No, get down here so you can.
Why did they give me a little, what's this called? A little holder?
It's a sleeve.
I love me a good sleeve.
Dude, you really need to get yourself in the shot too, man.
I'm the
There, like that.
I'm the cameraman.
That's good right there. Kenny, no. Okay, Kenny. Hey!
It's so hot in here. You keep breathing.
All right, Jabroni.
Stop
Dude,
breathing.
let's get out of the car for a second. It's fucking hot. Come out of the car.
Okay.
Come out here. Come out here. So what PRL says